Welcome back, friends! As you can tell, Amanda's not here right now, but that is not going to stop me from educating you on things and stuff. Today's things and stuff is the no poo method, which is coming into popularity here, at least in the States. Now, before I get into the no poo method, I'm going to talk about my previous hair care regimens. Now, you have to understand that before I started dyeing my hair, I was mean to my hair. I didn't care what I did, what I bought. I would buy whatever smelled the nicest in the store and whatever was under $5. So I was buying like a lot of Suave and off-brand shampoos and conditioners, which was not good for your hair. And I think I brushed my hair like twice a day, which is not good for your hair either. So I was really mean to it until about 4 years ago when I started doing full head colorings. And of course, I love a challenge. So I used Manic Panic's Wildfire Semi-Permanent Hair Color, which is a coppery red. And for all of you that know about hair color, red is a bitch to keep in your hair. It is one of the most difficult colors to keep in your hair. And you have to be very strict about how you clean it and how you do all of that. And I'm so sorry for that stutter. You have to be very diligent on how you wash your hair. Now, I was washing it like once a week with ice cold water. I was giving myself brain freezes and I think sometimes frostbite from how cold the water was. I don't know why the water from our faucet was so cold, but it was. And I was using, I don't even remember what I was using then. That was so long ago. I barely remember what I ate yesterday. So when the red had faded, I had gone brown. And I had gone brown to get back at an ex-boyfriend because he was like, I like brunettes, and he'd left me for a ginger. So I was like, I'm going to get back at you. And so I went brown, and I was using L'Oreal's Everpure sulfate-free system. And I loved it. I loved the smell. I'm like, this is heaven. This is what heaven smells like. And it made my hair super soft, and I was boasting about it to all my friends. But when my hair started falling out, I needed to change. So I did. And I went to Herbal Essence because you think, yes, this is expensive and this smells good. It's going to be great for my hair. I was wrong. And my stylist pointed me to Bedhead Color Goddess, which is for bodacious brunettes and racy redheads, as I was a redhead following the brown. So I loved that shampoo. It smelled like caramel. It looked like caramel. I wanted to eat it. But I'm not stupid. You don't eat shampoo. It's not food. And if I could, I would buy that all the time. But I can't. And I was using it up until the end of August of last year, obviously. Because not only had I gone from red to pink, but it's faded to blonde, as you saw in my other video a few months ago. But then when I went back to pink, I couldn't really be using a shampoo for redheads because it wasn't red, it was pink. It was a different pigmentation from red, and it was semi-permanent rather than permanent, so I couldn't be using a harsher shampoo. I needed lighter shampoo. So I'd gone to Sally's and I'd gotten this big bottle of Ion 100% vegan sulfate-free shampoo that I still have. I bought that at like the end of September. And I spent like $30 on it. I have not been in Sally's since because I have not needed more shampoo because that's been in my shower since then. It's almost the end of March, which is crazy. But anyway, I like that shampoo. It just doesn't smell nice. If it smelled nice, I would be in love with it. I would probably put a ring on it. And it's not a single lady, so I can't do that either. So, I loved it. But as a college student, I'm broke, and I cannot be spending lots of money on shampoo. And also, being a crazy activist like I am, and I want to save the animals and save the earth and feed the puppies, even though some of those have absolutely nothing to do with hair care whatsoever, they still needed to be part of it. So I've been seeing a lot of posts about the no poo method, and my one friend, Alyssa, had posted on Facebook about it, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it was about 3 to 4 weeks ago, I dyed my hair brown. And I had used Revlon, the medium brown, and it shows on the side, like, what colors you should expect. And my hair was like a medium blonde, so I was expecting a little bit lighter than what was on the box. I didn't get a little bit lighter. I got a little bit darker. And I was okay with it, because I still looked awesome. But, again, it was only 3 to 4 weeks ago. And it turned out like it was somewhere between a dark brown and a medium brown, but it was still super cool. And as you can tell, this color is not what this color is. It's different. This is actually some of my blonde showing through from what was under it. And I'm disappointed. I'm not only disappointed in the fact that it's faded so fast, but I've been using the No Poo Method on my hair. I've used it 3 times. 3 times in the past 3 to 4 weeks on my hair. Actually, even more like 2 to 3 weeks, because the first week that my hair was colored, I didn't wash it at all, because you're not really supposed to. So when I used it the first time, I messed up. I did it wrong, and there was no excuse why. There was no reason to doubt why my hair turned out gross like it did. But then I used it right like 3 days later, and it was better. It should have been better as it was, but it still wasn't as awesome as the girls had said it would be on the internet. Of course, you can't trust everything you hear on the internet, but there were a lot of rave reviews for the No Poo Method, and I was like, yeah, I'll save money and I'll save my hair, and well, my hair is fading to a light brown. It's been 3 to 4 weeks since I dyed it. I've only washed it 3 times. It's dirty. It feels dirty. It feels chunky and matted, and there's this weird residue that it leaves on my fingers when I like play with it and touch it. And I mean, it looks, I don't know. I don't think you can see that, but it's just really, it looks like I fried it. Just I spent too much time straightening my hair, and I haven't aside from today to fix the bed head that I had this morning because I went to bed with wet hair. I haven't used my straightener in like 2 months. So there's no way that I've fried my hair. It's just the baking soda is just too basic for my hair. And as some other people have had issues with it too, it is too basic for your hair. Your hair has a pH between 4 and 7. And baking soda is a base. It's a large base. It's, what is it? I think it's like a 9 or 10 or something. It's not good for your hair. It's not the right pH for your hair. And even with the apple cider vinegar rinse and soak, it's still not restoring your hair to its proper pH level. So scientifically, it's not there. And whoever it works for, fantastic. I'm glad you found something that's cheap and it makes your hair look fantastic, but it's not working for me. And scientifically, it shouldn't work. But I mean, whatever. Everything yields different results for everyone else. I'm surprised that it didn't work with my hair because my hair is really resilient. I mean, I'm a sassy lassie, but my hair has more attitude than I do. So, seeing that it's not working for me, I thought I'd get it out there that just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's just, scientifically, it shouldn't work. Because it is really basic, and your hair is more acidic than basic, obviously, as I said before. So, the apple cider vinegar mixture does restore the pH to your hair. Actually, Manic Panic's website says to rinse your hair with vinegar water mix when you're dyeing it with their hair color, because it does restore the pH to your hair, and it does help brighten up the color. But, I mean, I'm pretty disappointed because they said the No Poo Method is supposed to be color safe, and it obviously isn't, because, I mean, you can, I don't know, can you see some of the blonde that's peeking through? I'm disappointed. So I don't recommend it at all to anyone, because my hair is damaged, and I'm not happy. I had to go get like 2 inches cut off because of how damaged it is, and I'm really not happy because I'm trying to grow it out. But my next experiment will be the do-it-yourself honey shampoo, and honey is more acidic. I think it has like a pH of 4. So it should do a lot better for my hair than the baking soda, and it'll probably taste a lot better when it gets in my mouth than the baking soda did. So that's just my review of this. I know some of you are going to be like, well, you didn't wait long enough. And it's like, I'm not going to wait any longer with this because my color's fading, my head hurts, my hair's falling out, it's dry. I mean, as I said, it looks like I fried it. And I didn't. I've only used my straightener once in the past 2 months. And I use a special spray, and I've got a special straightener for yeah, solid ceramic plating that I spent way too much money on, but whatever. That may be another video. But when I do the honey shampoo, I will definitely post another video to keep you guys informed, and maybe you can try it out yourself. If you want to try out the no poo method with the baking soda and apple cider vinegar, go ahead. See if it works for you. It didn't work for me, but, you know, everything's different for everybody else. So until then, until I see you next time, stay beautiful, my friends.